morning, Sunrisers. I'm Dr. Karen Emerson, and this is John Elliott, and this right here, baby, is Izzy. She's a dachshund mix, and Izzy presented a few months ago really sick. She wasn't feeling well. She was laying around a lot at home. She had stopped eating. So John brought her in, and we did some blood work, and we actually noted that she had a 53,000 white cell count. Now, guys, if you and I showed up at an emergency room with the 50,000 white cell count, we would be committed to put in ICU. I mean, it's that serious. So we automatically looked at the fact that she is an intact female, meaning she still has her uterus and ovaries. So we took her into ultrasound. We did an ultrasound, and we did notice her uterus was enlarged. And what was happening with Izzy is she actually had something called pyometra. That's why it's so important when veterinarians tell you that your dogs need to be spayed or neutered if you're not going to breed them, because as they go through their heat cycles, sometimes they can get an infection, and you know, animals can't talk, so they're going to show you in subtle ways, maybe stop eating, maybe laying around, but this is a life-threatening emergency surgery. We actually went ahead and placed an IV catheter, started antibiotics, and took Izzy right into surgery and actually removed her uterus. And when we take the uterus out, we take the ovaries out, we keep them overnight and do some IV antibiotics. And they end up doing very well. What we don't want to happen is for the uterus to actually get so full of pus that it ruptures inside the abdomen or in the belly, and that can cause them to get systemically infected, and it can kill your pet. You can wake up the next morning and your pet just not be with you. So that's why it's so important to do spay and neuter. And I like doing it, especially if you're not going to breed them, we like to do it at least before 2 years of age, because you don't want something like this to happen, and it happens more than you think it would. So early spaying is very important for your pet if you're not going to breed them. It's a simple procedure. It's so safe. We put them under anesthesia. They have an IV in. They normally get to go home the very same day. She stayed a night just, you know, so she could get the antibiotics. So if you have a dog or cat, a dog, cat, you know, anything, just if you need to get them spayed and neutered, please give us a call. I promise your pets will thank you.
WCBI Animal Health with Dr. Emerson was brought to you by Emerson Animal Hospital in West Point.